Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. There's a good screen. Passes to Seraphin. New York moving the ball around. It's Anthony with the drive. Aminu grabs the miss.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Larkin dishes to Aflalo. Outside Anthony. To the inside. Here's Lopez. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Assist from Carmelo Anthony. Trailblazers timeout. All right, I want everyone to give it up for your Blazer dancers.
And the Knicks making a change here. Smith has checked in.
Josh Smith.
Trailblazers trail by 11. Kicks it to Vonleh. Now, here's Aminu. He's guarded closely, and he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
Clearly a mental lapse at an inopportune time.
Yeah, that's a terrible mistake, Greg, to make it any time, but it's really exacerbated when you make it at this time.
Here's Anthony. Smith left side. He dishes it to Larkin. Lopez, no luck. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Vonleh, the pass to Aminu. Portland again missing. New York leading by 11. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Punches it down with pop.
And rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
The Big Daddy passes to Lillard. There's the pick. Shoots off the screen. Jump shot is good that time.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Larkin kicks to Aflalo. Smith dishes to Anthony. Screen by Smith. Anthony's shot is off.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Knicks?
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
Davis has checked in for Portland. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it,
Carmelo, we have a question from one of your biggest fans. How do you get off your shots when you're in such a tight coverage situation? A defender right in your grill.
It's easy. If my man backed off on me, shoot it. If I got two,
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Carmelo Anthony. Right out of the gates, he came out strong, making his first 3 shots and helping establish some offensive rhythm.
We've seen so many performances like that over the course of Carmelo Anthony's career that we've gotten spoiled. But we shouldn't fail to appreciate what he has been able to do tonight. He was spectacular. When he doesn't try to do too much, Carmelo Anthony is absolutely lethal, and he had it going tonight.
You know what, Ernie? I must admit it. I didn't see this kind of performance coming from him tonight. He's been coming off a stretch of game where he just looked lost out there. To see him turn around this quickly, it's a nice surprise. Play after play, he was getting after it, making plays, and making it look easy.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith,
always going to have people who don't believe that you're really good at what you do.
On this week's episode of NBA2K16, last week's My Park Championship, show off your top players and play baseball with Shaq. And don't forget, 2K TV is your chance to participate in the community and this week you can win up to 1,000 VC. Tune in now. On this week's episode of NBA2K TV, we recap last week's My Park Championship, show off your top plays of the week, and play baseball with Shaq. And don't forget, 2K TV is your chance to participate in the community, and this week you can win up to 1,000 VC. Tune in now.
All right, fellas, let's change it up for a bit. How many threes can you make in a minute? Freak, start it up. All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. All right, let's wrap it up. feel free to hang around and take some shots. And don't forget, meet in the field at noon.
On this week's episode of NBA2K TV, we recap last week's My Park Championship, show off your top plays of the week, and play baseball with Shaq. And don't forget, 2K TV is your chance to participate in the community, and this week you can win up to 1,000 VC. Tune in now.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Portland Trail Blazers up against the Sacramento Kings. Looking at the Kings, they're sitting at 500 over the last 10 games, kind of treading water. They'd really like to make a splash over the next few games. And coming out of the All-Star break, most players have gotten a chance to rest up a little bit. Shaq, you rarely got a chance to feel what that's like.
You know, if you're playing in the All-Star game, your body does not get to rest. But you shouldn't complain. The fans voted you in. It's a moment that will never come again to some of these players. Enjoy it. But mentally, you do get a break from having to go out and win key games.
Yeah, on one hand, rest does help. I would say that. But on the other hand, you definitely, as a team and as an individual, have to get back into a rhythm. So starting strong after the All-Star break was always crucial for the teams that I played on, and especially for those bubble teams.
Almost game time. Let's get you out to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We are live from Portland, Oregon for a Western Conference contest with the Trailblazers. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Quick trip here for the Kings, just one game away before heading back to Sacramento. They come into this one very confident. They feel like this is a game they should win against a team that struggled. We'll see if they can take care of business.
And I think for Sacramento, they just lack that one extra piece that could put them over the top this season. They haven't been able to kind of set themselves apart.
You know, you're right. They're not that far from being true contenders, but it doesn't look like this is the season for them to do so.
Now Sacramento's starting five. McLemore and Gay on the perimeter. Taj Gibson is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Collison in at the point. Aminu the pass to Lillard. To the inside. Gay with the block. But they recover it. On the wing, Davis. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. 4 on the shot clock. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Collison kicks to Gay. Dishes to Cousins. Lets it go from 11. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. So for Sacramento, their last game, a loss to